Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and I am making a dish tonight that is so delicious, and it is going to be spicy because my husband and I are here by ourselves. Our girls are with my parents and my nieces, and that means that we get to make the whole dish spicy instead of just our portion, which we're really excited about. But you do not have to make this one spicy. You can leave the spice aspect out of it. So I'm going to show you what that is. This is shrimp and rice, but cauliflower rice. And I taught swimming lessons today, I've walked today. What have you done to move your body? Tell me where you live. I would love to say hi. And we are going on a date tonight. So I'm cooking a little bit early tonight because we don't have any kids. And so we get to go on a date. We're going to go to some dueling pianos. So this is going to be cauliflower rice, and I'm using fresh shrimp, not shrimp that is yet cooked, but you can definitely use shrimp that is already cooked. And this is a pound of shrimp. This is deveined and peeled, deveined, and tail off. So I am going to start with my shrimp. I'm going to open this and drain this first. But while I'm doing that, tell me where you're watching from. I'm going to actually just put them here and take them out of here. If you like shrimp, put shrimp in the comments. If you don't like shrimp, you can use chicken or you can use beef. You can use whatever protein you would like. This would still be good with any other chicken or protein. Any other protein. And it will still be really good, like I said. Okay, if you like shrimp though, put shrimp in the comments or put like it in the comments. All right, now I've got them all here. I am going to add my 2 tablespoons of butter that it's going to start to cook in. And while it is, I want to get this butter a little bit melted first so that it can start. And I'm going to add a little bit of my seasoning so that my spices, so that it can start to cook the shrimp with the spices. I am going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder. And if you want to use fresh garlic, which actually I just am lazy at the moment, you would use 6 cloves of garlic or 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, or 6 cloves of garlic. That is those are the equivalents. So I'm going to put all of that in here. And I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of pink salt with right now, and then we're going to add some more salt when we add the rice. So, that's a lot. 1 teaspoon of pink salt. And then I'm going to, while this is beginning to cook, I want to mix it a little bit. But while it's beginning to cook, I am going to make my sauce. I'm going to make my sauce. And my sauce is not going to all fit in this. If you can fit it into one liquid, it's going to eventually, but at the moment it doesn't. But if you can fit it all into one blender bottle, that's great. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. I have 1 red pepper, like bell pepper. This is my jalapeno. I'm adding I'm going to add another jalapeno probably, but I have a jalapeno. And then I have 1 Roma tomato. I'm going to add more to this as soon as it gets blended, because it has a lot of room to have more. And I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. All right, so as long as I can get the lid on, it will be good. And then we're going to blend this while the shrimp are still cooking. I am going to mix them really quick. Tell me if you like shrimp in the comment, put shrimp. And this is a 1-pot meal. So easy, So no preparation. All I did is took the shrimp out of the fridge and took the cauliflower rice out of the freezer. And that's it. And cut, actually the only preparation was I cut these enough that I could fit them into this. All right, it's not on. I thought it was, but it is not. There we go. I was also almost gonna have to call my husband to come help. All right. That I have it, so it's like so crunched in there. Let me see if I can. Now we've got some completely puree now, so I can add it to my shrimp. And actually I'm gonna add, I might have room, I think I have room. I have room to add my other two, maybe. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna add one at a time. My other two tomatoes. And then my other two Roma tomatoes. So there's 3 Roma tomatoes. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of it to be able to, or get rid of most of it to be able to move this. So I'm gonna dump most of it out into the pan, and then I'm gonna add my second, I'm gonna use jalapenos, but you could also add a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I might be too hot if I add that yet, too spicy I mean, so I'm not gonna add the cayenne until after I figure out if it's gonna be too spicy. Tell me if you would add jalapeno or cayenne, if you're adding spice, or both, or neither. Put that in the comments. Hi, Jennifer, you like shrimp, you love shrimp. Rosalie, I am making a shrimp in cauliflower rice. I don't know why I can't get this to shut. With a red sauce that we're making with 1 bell pepper, 3 Roma tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and then if you want it to be spicy, you're adding jalapeno and red pepper, cayenne pepper. Okay, so you probably need a bigger one of these blender bottles to make this. I just don't have a bigger one. I have the huge one or this one. So now, because my shrimp are pretty much cooked, they have a little bit more to go, but I need to cook it with the cauliflower rice. Let me show you. And there's a couple that aren't all the way cooked. So these are fresh shrimp. You can also use already cooked shrimp. I have the ones that are deveined and tail off and peeled. And now I just need to, I'm using 2 bags of cauliflower rice. And 1 more bag. I like to get get it all crumpled together before I put it in there. I find it so much easier to do this than it is to break it up in the pan. So this is, I think scoop. These are only 10 ounces each. No, they're 12. So this is 24 ounces or 3 cups of cauliflower rice. So now I'm going to mix this with all of my shrimp and sauce that's already in here, and then with the rest of the shrimp and sauce the rest of the sauce. So it's a very saucy dish. It is very delicious. And if you like shrimp, put shrimp. If you want it spicy, tell me what you would add. Habaneros. I don't have habaneros, but habaneros, cayenne pepper, both or neither. All right, so now I am going to add the rest of the sauce. So this is a tomato bell pepper sauce, red sauce with some heavy cream. So our healthy fat tonight is healthy cream, is heavy whipping cream and butter. I made this recipe up when my husband and I actually were in Montreal for our anniversary trip 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And it was delicious. And I haven't made it for a while because the girls aren't super fans yet, right now at least. They were in the past, of shrimp, so I don't make the shrimp very often. And now they're not here, so I can make shrimp as much as I want. Oh, just with this once. Just while they're gone. One dinner is shrimp. All right. Now I will show you what it looks like. And there's still some shrimp I can see that need to cook, which is fine because I want this all to cook. The cauliflower rice, it needs to cook for like 10 minutes. So it's pretty saucy, but it's going to start to simmer down a little bit as everything cooks. So I have a little bit more, only one more thing to add, which is another teaspoon of pink salt. And then if I decide that it's not spicy enough with 2 jalapenos, I will add also some cayenne pepper. And Rosalie says neither. All right, Rosalie. You are like my daughters and my mom. They're all neither. My dad and my husband and I are all as much spice as possible. However, I don't want to make it so much that I can't eat it. So I'm going to start like this, and then I'll move to some more if we want it. All right, so this is a pound of shrimp, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 bags of cauliflower rice, a teaspoon of garlic powder, or 6 cloves of garlic, or a tablespoon of minced garlic, and 2 teaspoons in total of pink salt, 1 bell pepper, 3 Roma tomatoes. I'm using 2 jalapenos and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And that's it. 1 red pepper. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. This is what it looks like. It's saucy at the moment. It's going to be still some sauciness, but a little less as it cooks. And these shrimp look amazing. So have a wonderful evening. I would love to know if you end up trying this. From my house to your kitchen. Oh, like, share, and heart it. Have a wonderful night. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.